Only 60% of companies have a defined sales process. Smart Playbook can help you get started. Research shows that companies who use sales playbooks are much more likely to be high performers and achieve 200% greater sales forecast accuracy. Smart Playbook helps you increase the sales velocity for your sales team. It's native on the Salesforce plugin Salesforce. This deal started on September 12th, thinks it's going to close on May 27th. The good news is that it indicates that this is a projected deal, one that you can win. The projected close date is May 27th. This is an average size opportunity, but the sales cycle is taking a little longer than normal. So let's look and see what's going on. When I click through to the playbook, I can see at a glance how far I've progressed through each stage in my sales cycle. I'm using the enterprise sales process. It thinks this deal is going to close on the 27th of May, but that's not what I thought. I had this deal forecast for the 30th of April. I wonder what's different. There are some steps in the evidence stage that I haven't done yet. Can a majority of the inner circle articulate my business value? I'm not sure. Let me check and see what that is. The thing that I really like about Smart Playbook is that it tells me the steps I need to take to progress the sale, and it's fully configurable to my business. The one we were looking at is, can the majority of the inner circle articulate my unique business value? And you know what? I don't really remember how to do that. But Smart Playbook can teach me. You'll see a hover that says Quick Link. Quick links that can take me to videos, PowerPoints, or any collateral that I need to advance the deal. In this case, I'm just looking at a video, and it's telling me everything I need to know to position my unique business value. Once I've done that with my customer, I can change the qualifier from in progress to yes, indicating my achievement. The other question that is outstanding here is, has the decision maker reviewed and approved the content of the proposal and the ROI analysis? Again, I have a quick link with a few items. In this case, I want to see the ROI analysis template. You can see that the quick links shows me the ROI tool that my marketing team has created for me to use. I don't need to go searching for the content. Here's the ROI analysis tool that I can use with my customer. Now I know what I need to do to prove the ROI of my solution for my customer. Once I do that and come back here later, I can go and change that value directly from here, and as I do, you can see that it changes the closing probability. And now I see that this is going to close on the 11th of May. Objective viewpoint is very valuable as it keeps me on track. Also updated the date in the CRM, so I'm less likely to get my forecast wrong. And that's going to be good for my manager, and I'll show you my manager's view of that in just a moment. One of the great values of Smart Playbook is team views. Here, I'm looking at the America Direct team for the current financial year. I can see what's closed, what's projected, the total of closed and projected, and some deals that are still possible to close. The mix shows me where I have risk in the pipeline. Antonio has a good mix of deals. Brian has one very large deal that puts some risk in his pipeline. Craig appears to have the same situation as Brian, while Javier is working too many small deals. I'm going to look at Brian's deals and see where his risk might be, but also see everything that he's working on. I can see that Brian is working 34 deals, so I sorted these by stage. I see he's won some deals, and he's making decent progress. What else do I see? I see he has a large deal here, which is probably what's driving that pipeline risk factor up there. I'm going to look at that in a moment. One of the things I want to check is to make sure the pipeline is really solid. Are all the deals really being worked? So what I'll do is sort on the health, where it monitors the deals to see if they are actually being worked. I see a few deals here in red that have not been worked in over 60 days. And as I look at this one, I see it's in an early stage of the pipeline, but it's not been worked since January. Well, that seems odd for Brian. I need to speak with him about it. Now let's get back to Brian's very large deal so I can understand if we have risk or not. I see some yellow and red indicators in the late stages of the sales cycle. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but let me click on it to find out. And when I do that, it brings me back to the playbook for the individual deal. Okay, so this view looks familiar. Let's look and see what the issues are. I have some issues here, and I have some issues here. Let's look at the specifics to see what's going on. Has the decision maker given the commitment to buy? No. Okay, so it seems a bit strange that we're this far down the road. And in verbal order, we don't have a signed contract either. They're likely to be connected. I need to speak with Brian and see if he needs any help from me with his plan. The great thing about team views in Smart Playbook is that I can decide what my team looks like, and I'm not restricted by the role hierarchy in Salesforce. I see Brian's deals, I see Antonio's deals, I can see Craig's deals, just by clicking through to look for any risk I might see and need to investigate. At all times, I can see the revenue I'm going to close in this period because knows to add the closed and projected numbers. But what if my team changes? Let's look and see how I can change my team by going to Team View Settings. You see here I have 4 teams. My team is the America team. I've had a little bit of a reorg, and now I'm adding a new rep to the team. This is who I currently have on my team. I click New, and I'm going to add my new rep, Gary, who's moving from a different area. And when I do this, I will immediately see the impact of Gary's business to my team. Now you see Gary on my team, and that's good. You can see that he's lifted my outlook for the year by 1 million. I'm at 13 million versus 12 million that we saw earlier. That's great, and I look forward to working with him on his 10 deals. When you're building your own Smart Sales Playbooks, make sure that you include the 12 ingredients that together are the recipe for sales success. You need a repeatable winning sales process that is customized to the customer's buying cycle, with great sales tools in context at each stage for your sales team. Your playbook should be based on proven industry templates, handling many simple and complex processes, driving sales process benchmarks and insights. Of course, the sales managers need visibility into the team's performance, and your playbooks should be tightly integrated to your CRM and inform sales forecast visibility. And we need the salesperson to be interested, so the playbooks must be motivational and easy to use, social and collaborative, and of course available on your mobile device and in the cloud. Thank you for watching this video about Smart Playbook. It helps you to increase sales velocity for your team by applying repeatable winning sales playbooks based on intelligent industry templates and smart sales tools. And for the sales manager, it helps to increase visibility into team performance and manage sales forecast and pipeline risk.